You see what I'm saying, nigga? This big
It's to you. Kev Gills, I got you on me. Yeah, man. Yeah. Welcome to the U, have a seat. The only professor applying pressure when he teach. Big cloud in the YouTube streets. I cheat like Wiz Khalif. Call it in if you gon' speak. Press 1 when you checking in. I got the merch, cop a coffee, a kush shirt. Support the brand if you support the man. With the spirit of Steve Coakley, they can't hold me back. I'm down and fade away on them like a bullet. Only straight shooter on this computer. Who else you know gon' bring it to your real truth? Hallelujah. More haters, more moderators. Get yourself timed out for making outlandish statements. Yeah, ain't no playing. Bungalow 54 is where you go with the herd. I got no patience. Either for God or you love Satan. It's reclassification over entertainment. It's to you. Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's to you. Press 1 if you support, if you don't press 2. It's to you. Teach nothing over here but the living true. It's to you. Press 1, press 1, press 1, press 1. 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 Everybody wanna have a school, but it's for you. Care less what a hater say you do. It's for you.
It's my favorite time to be alive. It's right now. I ain't never felt so good, ever. I ain't felt so good like this since probably, let me see, can't even remember. This is a great time to be alive. If you are a supporter here at KevRow, I so appreciate y'all. Woo! It's been a hell of a journey. We set sail a long time ago. Press 1. We don't set sail a long motherfucking time ago. And look at this big ass adventure that we've been on this whole damn time. All this knowledge, all this truth, all all this revelation, all this knowledge and wisdom. What a journey. I must say, I've been on one. And not only have you been learning, I've been learning a lot. So, shout out to the people who've been on board here at KevRow University and got the call and being here supporting this broadcast. Lord knows, I really am like support driven, and we need all the support that we can get here at KevRow University. So when I say I'm thankful, I really appreciate y'all, and it's been a journey. It's been a hell of a ride. I'm all on. It's been a hell of a ride. Um, Lots of information, but now we're gonna turn it up a little bit. We're gonna turn it up just a little bit because I see everybody. You know, we started off with what a lot of people, and a lot of people jumped ship, walked the plank. We woke up, they had their own boat, just gone. What? Everybody just gone, but that's okay. We still here. We won't got the books and lectures and downloadable content. Open up my Discord for those who sponsor the program, who want to ask me anything in this galaxy. Do everybody take advantage of that? Mm-mm. Only when I was like, here go, when they wanted to bother me. When you know what I'm saying, when I had no structure, everybody wanted to call me up, but now nobody want to ask me no questions. See, because I focus. See, I knew that the Matrix Press 1 was real. I knew it. I knew it. Don't mind me. Just I'm your local street guy, just hanging out, telling fables with a 211 beer. Never mind me. Press 1. But for those of y'all who listening, shout out to y'all. What up, Royal Purple? Yeah, so um this KevRow ship has been rowing backwards, looking at all this time. We done did all these videos and lectures on the things we know and seen in history by way of documentation. I told y'all the reasoning behind KevRow University. A lot of people didn't understand. So let me read off the KevRow manifesto. Can I do that real quick? Because this is a pledge that's written right here. And if I ask somebody to read the KevRow manifesto, they're not gonna understand what I'm talking about. Why? Because they're not over there downloading. Because what? So if I ask them a question about KevRow manifesto, they're gonna say, "Oh no, I ain't never heard of it." Press 1. So this is the difference between people who are on this ship and the people who are awaiting boarding and trying to get in with their food stamp card or maybe they got like a all you can eat buffet from the local Outback. Press 1. But none of these things work here. What I have to offer here is my sincerity. You know what I'm saying? I can offer you on this ride right here, this ship that we own. I can offer that this is probably gonna be the best journey that you ever. This is virtual reality now with no glasses. You don't even need the glasses. I'm gonna help you. Trust man, you don't need glasses. You say, mm-mm. You don't need VR glasses. I got you. You just need to be able to operate and know what a holographic memory associative is, the ham program. You need to know how to use it by way of imagination. Press 1. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And you gotta be uh, a willing participant in the studies here on this good ship. It's kind of like Shutter Island, where we gotta pretend we're all like shipmates and captains and colonels, and when we set sail, I'm not coming back. Press 1. I know a lot of people want to be on the ship and be trying to come on, Kev, bro. You could drive the ship for all I care. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta be A1. You gotta be here with a pure heart. Now listen to me. You gotta have a pure heart. You gotta remember these words, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing. You gotta have a pure heart. Your intentions gotta be coordinated appropriately. Mm, mm, mm. You got to understand when north, south, east, west is from your point of view, from you looking at your compass. But this ship is going to be a little different, y'all. Mm, mm, mm. This ship right here that I got, that I've been working on, Ollie, man, bro, this ship is digital. Hit the like button and subscribe. It works the same way, but it's digital. I don't upgrade it. It's digital. So, we all here on the ship together. So don't worry about it. But it's digital. You can say whatever you like pertaining to what's going on because the captain, we sell it, right? And I can't be distracted, which is any old thing because I got to watch them coordinates. Hit that like button and subscribe. Right, Tosh? Shipmate? I gotta watch them coordinates. I gotta be very specific. This is history. I hope y'all paying attention. So I wrote this to my students, to the people who gonna be here. And if you a student of KevRow, you need to come on over to Discord and stop playing. All right? You was on the EBT program. Kev still had you. And I still got you. But y'all not finna cap me to death this time. Press what? I love what I do. A lot of work is being done all over the board. Students are want to participate, and I'm going to give them a fresh start. So all students that feel some type of way, that's your problem. We selling to find the treasure. We got a ship. We pirate hunters. Press one. See, we pirate hunters, and we looking for this ship, this digital Black Pearl ship. Press one. I know you're like, why you got to talk about that now? Press one, because I want to. Damn it. Okay. So this is you free to bypass me. I'm just a weirdo speaking in front of an invisible ship on the pier. Press one. Don't mind me on YouTube. I'm just I'm just an entertaining person. Never mind you, but for those who listening who actually got a ear, for great adventure, for one of the greatest treasures known to man, we can go there. Known to man. Hit the like button. So you telling me I can get on the invisible ship and find the greatest treasure known to man and bring it back to my reality? That's what I said. Think of it like a Willy Wonka adventure. Yeah, you can take it from the invisible world, from the meta, and bring it on over to reality, to something physical and tangible. That's what I'm saying. Hit the like button and subscribe. In fact, your adventurous skills and your wit is going to play a big part on the direction we all traveling together. How's that? What you say in the bungalows, I'm going to have a say. What you say and what you do is going to direct where the ship goes. Now, it's important that people understand what I mean by that. I'm the captain, but you are an important piece to this treasure, if not the most important piece to it. So we gotta have a deal here. You feel me? Everybody can't be just all over the damn place. We gotta have a deal here. If we gonna get to the treasure, press one, we all have to roll together. We all got to. That's the only way this ship works. Now look at each other in the classroom. Press one. That's all we got. That's it. All right. So when I drop the downloads, and I want people to understand, I need everybody to be on Discord. I wish everybody could be there, but everybody can't go. You know what I'm saying? Seats taken. By the time you get ready, we'll be on set sail. And there is no pretending that, oh, I'm in this conversation now. No. So I thought, how I'm going to translate this over for the people. You feel me? So I thought the manifesto was great. I thought it was a great presentation. Taj and a few people on Discord let me know they was appreciative and they read it. And that's all that mattered to me, is that the captains and the colonels and the sky captains and the people who run and operate the boat get it. Staff, crew, press one. This is the SS KevRow, and we pirate hunting because we got the ship. See, I'm not a pirate, but I got the treasure map from the pirates. How, Kev? You worked with them? Shut up. No. I got this map, right? Press one. Because I was hanging out, feet up, those Eckies, press one. Then, I thought I was retired, press one. And one of them things, them bottles hit my feet. My feet was in the water, press one. And it was that of a treasure map. Okay, man, you found the treasure map? I'm like, I did. I was at the beach chilling, so I pulled the little map out, and it had the whole thing. The treasure, how to get there, what routes I gotta take, what routes I gotta take, you hear me? I took the routes, I followed, you feel me? I did everything I was supposed to do, so I thought. Turns out, get to the chest, and I can't open it. I thought I had the key to open the chest, but that's the wrong key. I got all the way there, storms and everything. Press one, and guess what? It was double locked. The key only worked. It was a half a key. They don't open them money. It was double locked. But and then one, two locks. I said, "Oh, I got the keys for this." Bam! Tried to open up the second one. Nothing. Had to put it back in its place. Press one and told myself I'll be right back. Got to drop these people off on shore. Press one. Got to drop them off. Now I'm back on shore after this great adventure, telling you I got the other key. Press one. Picked up the other key, made it all the way back to the crib. Yep. Come back to the boat, and I'm telling you, who coming? That's what I'm saying. Hit the like button. Come back to the boat. Who coming? Going on a great adventure. I'm finna go open up the other lock. There's only one other key. That's all I got. So if we go and it don't open, we're fucked. You're gonna be restless and it's gonna be fucked. But if this is the key, then we got the biggest treasure that is ever on planet Earth, right in our sights. But the map, guess what? Not only is a pirate's map, it's a digital pirate's map. What do you mean by that, Kev? Oh shit, oh my bad. This damn how to get here is written in a math equation. And being that I didn't graduate school, and first one, I'll share some of my first one. I'll share. I don't think I got a choice with you. First one, if you can help me figure out this math equation. The math equation is going to guide us to the treasure. And so the key, it's a combination. It's going to give us the code. And you can choose to believe me if you want to. Or you can continue on with your YouTube's experience. But that's what I got. I got the treasure map. Press one. Now, I got it so far last time. Press one. I got us there. One key. Combination like type shit. I'm going back. I got the keys. I got the combination. I got it. So it's up to you to decide if you're going to be a part of this. This is for you. All right? I tried to tell people last time, don't play. But it costs to be here. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm supposed to find the treasure. That's all I'm doing. I'm just trying to find the treasure. I found the treasure. Now it's time to open the chest. Yes, sir. So I need somebody who's very mathematically inclined. They know probably algebra or some shit. I don't know algebra. Okay? But the math equation is a holographic digital code that pops up that only my eye can see, and I'm going to give it to you. So we can break it down together and we can set sail, if that's possible. In order to do that, the KevRow manifesto must be read appropriately. At KevRow University, this is the ship and the captain, please. Quiet down in the back. At KevRow University, this is not just, we are not just students of history. We are rowers of reality. This is not your average classroom. This is a vessel, a mental time ship. And I, Kevin Gillespie, am your captain. But this ship doesn't sail forward, it rolls backwards. Why? I heard that in the back. But why? Because the projection, the illusion they call the present, is actually built on a backmass distortion of truth, like a vinyl, a vinyl record playing in reverse, revealing the hidden messages beneath the noise. We must go back to hear what was buried. Press one. Okay. Understanding time as theater. Okay. This is a mental shift. I believe that their science is not science at all. It is theater disguised as fact. Everything from Darwin to NASA, from legal fictions to artificial borders, the school textbooks to so called objective data, has been written, staged, and edited like a movie. Their discoveries, unquote, were not breakthroughs, they were scripts. These scripts weren't made to inform you, they was made to entrance you. Press one. Why we roll backward? That way we roll backwards, that our minds have to roll against the current. And if you understand that, press one. Our minds have to roll against the current. Okay? Against the tide of their propaganda, patents, policies, and predictive programming. While the world is forced to look at the screen ahead, I see the real unraveling from behind. I can see it because my mind has reversed the projection. I've bat-mashed time mentally itself, Taj. You understand that? All right, the reversal. The enemy reverse your name, your land, your estates, your titles, and your identity. They flipped everything upside down. So now we must flip it right side up, like the Black Pearl. It only comes up every once in a while. You'll get the picture later. That's why our curriculum, our court case, our whole philosophy is built on deconstructing time. We are literally unraveling the fraud of history. We roll backwards so we can see forward. We are the reversal here at KevRow University. Yep. So we're unmasking science. They call it science. We call it sorcery. They call it civilization. We call it occupation. They call it progress. We call it programming. The classroom is not memorizing lies. It is about liberating your mind from the scripted illusions of a false world order. Okay? When you finish this course, you won't just graduate, you'll be awakened. Call to action. You don't need to understand every code, everything yet. You don't need to be captain. Only thing you need to do is roll. Roll with your mind. We ain't gonna question everything. Roll with your spirit. Unlearn their logic. Roll with your heart. Reclaim your birthright. And trust this. As long as I'm guiding this ship, we will unmask the illusion. Press one. Decode the theft and reclaim what was stolen from the sons and daughters of the Most High. That's signed by me, KevRow. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's me. That's all I got to offer in my lectures. That's it. That's my manifesto. They talking about manifesto, this mine. This one's mine. So they can't make one up on Kev. Kev, we read his already, y'all. Kev manifesto was about hit the like button and subscribe. So yes, I got a lot of books. I got a lot of lectures you got to read. Yes, it's hard. Yes, it's serious. Yes, It's fucking what was the cost? $8 a day. Yes, all of my team, that's what it is. Press one. And trust me, we are not rich people. Hit the like button. But all is accepted. Hit that Cash App, join the Patreon, just join the conversation, and all in all, and we good. Um, this digital ship that I'm on is going to expose it. Now that's the adventure that we on. All right, but the adventure got to be like it got to be like Neo, because it's digital. So you got to be the Neo. Press one. You have to figure out what the architect was saying mathematically. Correct? Hit the like button and subscribe. That's how we got to do it. It's a mathematical sequence. How many people understand that? This isn't going to be guessing. This isn't going to be allegorical. This isn't going to be mythos. No. Only thing is we rowing with our mind and what I've read just previous. All right, so people can get and conceive exactly what we are saying here. I'm just waiting on the class. Because I figured it. I can teach all the history and all the knowledge and all this, but I found the core foundation of the why. So, um, that's what we'll be going over on Discord. Figuring out this math equation so we can articulate not only from a legal stance, from a scientific algebraic. They gonna think that's a language, but yeah, from a mathematical standpoint. Now I don't know how many people know math. I wasn't, and nor do I know how to read a compass. Never been on a pirate ship, never been navigated in waters. So we have to use our minds in a way that is very constructive. All right? So we need an equation. Okay? Taj, you know it's reactionary, right? All right. Trust me on this. You know it's reactionary, right? It adjusts. Why? Well, it operates mathematically. I don't know mathematics, so therefore I wouldn't understand why it's reactionary that way to its full extent. You know what I'm saying? I would only have my own understanding and what I've grown since coming into that and understanding that. I wouldn't know. It'd be a mystery to me, but easily for somebody else who would know. So we're going to start off with a mathematical equation. That mathematical equation. Now, wait, this is high science and high mathematics. We're choke no joke at. Hashtag 54. KevRow math class. The nigga who ain't graduate nothing. That's right. That's right. Back up. Back up. Let my sweater go. You see the captain on the side of my shirt. This is the captain of the football team. Back up. Back the fuck up. I ain't graduate nothing. I ain't even supposed to know this. The hardest thing in the world to me, family, was flying and knowing what the fuck those letter was in math. I never understood why X equaled Y something and 7P equaled this one. That's why I didn't do shit. I said, fuck this shit, nigga. Hell no. As soon as a nigga learn how to subtract and add, now I gotta know mathematics and motherfucking alphabet order. No, nigga. I don't know. Whoop my ass. I don't know, nigga. Press one. You ain't finna beat the answers. I just didn't understand it. No, guess what? I understand. I've been studying hit the like button, and subscribe. So we're gonna start off with the math equation. Okay, then this is just beginner shit. Okay, so this is not the class. This is just I read the manifesto. I'm a get further into X and things of that nature. But I want people to understand. All our lives, we always wanted to be the pirates and the pirate ships and understanding different concepts of why the treasure was always at X and they never found it. It was just a mystery. Everywhere we went as little kids, as pirates, we was always just trying to find the treasure. The treasure is where what? X marks the spot. Hit the like button. X marks the spot on the treasure map. Am I correct? On any treasure map, X marks the spot. And for those of you who don't really understand that, let me bring that up right there. You see that X right there? For some of y'all who had no imagination about selling the seeds, that's what hit the like button. It was always like this. I know you've seen something like this before. All right. That's where the treasure is, right there. I marked it in the red. All right. You ever seen that before? X marks the spot. Why X? Because that's where the treasure is. The treasure is where the X marks the spot in the map that I received. You see it on the screen? Now, you see that compass up there? That north, south, east, west, Mariner's compass? Press one. That is what's going to guide our ship over there. You see it? The Mariner's compass. But I don't want you to think of it like you on a real ship. Remember, it's mental and digital. So I want you to take the same concept and turn it into a digital ship. And the way when we land ashore and anchor is a mathematical equation to the X. Okay? Are we there? So we're not looking specifically for the X just yet. We're following the coordinates that's going to get us there. Does that make sense? Oh, I'm a great teacher, right? Oh my goodness, I've been I always wanted to be a teacher. Get us there. They said I wasn't going to be shit, but I'm teaching everybody right now. Oh! Now I have passed the test. Okay. They let you know I was paying attention. I was just going through some things. And if they just worked with me and understood, I would have been alumni. But thanks to God, I didn't go through the programming the way everybody else did. And if I had, I wouldn't be here today to talk to you about this. Right? I'll still be like everybody else, which is good. It's okay. Nothing wrong with nobody. You know, we all born into this world, but thank God. Somebody, and it have to be somebody who wasn't really fully programmed in that sense. Okay, everybody has some programming along their journeys, but again, we're following the Mariner's compass. So I want everybody to know that they have a compass. Okay? And we're on the seas, setting sail to find the treasure using this white line, these red lines here. This red line is symbolic for a mathematical equation that I need help with. I know how to get there, but it just takes somebody with math, and it, The little dude who knew math with me the last time, we fed him to the sharks. We fed him to the sharks. So, because it's a dangerous job. It's a dangerous job because it doesn't allow fake shit. And once you start doing fake shit, you evaporate into shark food. Hit the like button and subscribe. It's not our fault. It's just the rules. So I told you, pure heart, bro. A pure heart. And I'm not the judge of your pure heart. I'm just the captain of the ship. So if you don't have a pure heart, that's okay. You can still roll. You can still sweep. Hit the like button and subscribe. So we have to find the X. But in order to find the X said, we need to come up with our mathematical equation. Okay? Because we are in the what? In real life, we are in the X matrix. I know y'all saying, well, what's the X? X is where the treasure is. Hit the like button and subscribe. X is where the treasure is. You'll figure all that out in a minute. Hit the like button and subscribe. I don't want to give away all my valuable jewelry. And so this is just me. This is just prelude. Okay, this is in class, but I do want to entice more people to board the ship. I do, because I deserve it. Like Tracy said, my team worked extremely hard, right? But Kev, I deserve it. That's why. I've been working hard on this, So, I need you to understand that the treasure can be anywhere on a map. You ever play that game Red Dead Redemption, fellas, when you got to find something but sniff around where things are and it leads you somewhere else and you got to go somewhere else? Yes. Why? Because the treasure only opens when the mathematical equation is solved. You get a hint. You feel me? And it's going to lead us. So the X appears, disappears, like the black pearl. It submerges and reappears and get down and come back. You know what I'm saying? That's why we got to really figure this thing out. We got real lucky last time. Yeah, real lucky. We caught it, got it, boom. I told you. Didn't know it was a combination lock. Broke our hearts. Press what? Broke our hearts. So now I'm back. Let's go. We out of here. I got you there. And some people might say, yeah, but I don't feel like, bro. Press, that's fine. Move around. Move, that's fine. I'm not here to hold nobody, force nobody to do nothing. I need people who are rolling to understand that's why it's interactive. We have to figure out this mathematical equation. Okay? So forgive me if it doesn't make sense to you. Okay? So let's over here. I got my notebook, my handy dandy notebook. I put it on the side of the screen. We gonna write. Y'all can cheat. Kevin's notes. That's fine. But y'all know you on my team, so you gotta support the broadcast. Hit the like button and subscribe. You didn't do the homework. That's mine. Niggas always acting like, bro, this is supposed to be free. It's YouTube. That's what's wrong with the black community. They want everything free. That's why I got my free shows, and I'm telling you to sign up, be a student. Forget a sponsor, just a student. Support you here every day. You might as well make yourself a lunch every day, and then act like this is Jack in the Box. Press what? Hit the like button and subscribe. So anyway, look. our math equation has to, Kevin's math equation, not notes. Math equation. Let me spell this out. Equation. And I did it right too. Didn't graduate nothing. Support the broadcast. Support the movement. Pookie and Ray Ray on grooved up. Kev about to teach us math. Kev. Hold on. All right. I'm not about to teach you no math. We about to put this math equation together. And we're about to find out what all these numbers mean and letters and shit. That's what I'm doing, okay? I'm a code breaker. And I told you I need y'all help. So, if X marks the spot, that's supposed to be a part of the equation, right? Press 1. Let me light my blunt, because this finna get good. Let's figure it out together. I know you all don't know shit neither. I know. I was just playing, talking about I need some help. Okay, if X marks the spot, we have to look at all the variables, correct? All right. So we need to write that in the equation. Let's figure out this is like the index of the equation. X equals the spot, right? Hold on. Let my sweater go, bruh. No, y'all said supreme mathematics. I'm a clown. I'm going to show you. You thought you was a seafarer. I'm going to show you what a Jew is, boy. Hit the like button. Aye, aye, Captain. Hit the like button. I'm going to show you. The mark is the X. Press 1. Okay. What else do we have on this math equation? Ladies and gentlemen, you are now entering the first day of KevRow math class, math algebraic. That's our language. They're going to say, y'all speak Hebrew? No, we speak not Abrahamic. We speak algebraic. All right, you got that, pop dudes? S marks the spot. Now you speaking algebraic, my nigga. We the first people on earth to speak algebraic. Okay, so what else is on the map? Treasure. So let's go down below, pop dudes, the participant who want to talk to the teacher. That's what I'm talking about. T. Okay? T equals treasure. You hear me? We're old boy that came to my class the other day. I had to clown him. You hear this, big guy? Treasure. I'm going to teach you some algebra. You feel me? Hit the like button. Instagram, teach the OG some algebra. Okay? Are we there? Can y'all see the notes? Y'all can see the notes, right? Okay. Along with the X is the Y. What is the Y represent? Huh? Oh, y'all can't see the notes? So y'all can just hear me. Oh, my bad. Oh, it's right here. What does the Y represent? My bad. So we're going to call this the X matrix. Okay? The X is the spot. The T equals the treasure. The Y equals what? I'm waiting on the class. I did the first one so we can, the Y equals what? My man said longitude, the why, the reason. The why is the reason. Good one. All right. And what else did we say was up there? What's another part of this equation? That was perfect, said. That was perfect. What? So we got the spot, which is the X. The treasure is where the X is. The reason. What else we got here? Are we there? Wait for the class. Wait for the class. Maybe they know, maybe they don't. I'm just flowing. There's no real right answers or wrong answers. We're gonna start off with let me see, Z time, Y longitude, YU. Let me see. Hmm. Let's go with P. Something they can't see. How's that? What does a P mean? Anyone? On this mental map? On this mental treasure hunt that we're on? What does the P mean? Anybody? Your P is going to be your purpose. Press one. So everyone here at KevRow finna get a traveler's explorer's compass. That one. Everybody. Your compass is your sense of direction. Okay? It's gonna destine this good. It's gonna steer this good ship in the right direction. Okay? So now your compass should look like this. Your compass will be your mathematical equation. Hit the like button and subscribe. How many people understand what I just said? Your compass is going to be the mathematical equation. To get to the X and find the treasure, we got to find the YP, right? How many get it? How many get what I'm trying to convey? This is already interesting, right? Fun. So every move is a calculated step. Press one to this treasure. It's a mathematical walk, in a sense. If we're talking mathematics, we're talking biblically, it's a spiritual journey. If we're talking this way, we'll say it this way. Let me stop playing. Like I just don't know. Like let me stop bothering people. First of all, let me stop. Cause you see what Candace is. Look, they over there. Look, let me stop. I'm just playing. I love all y'all. You gotta understand this. So the math equation will look like what? Here's the question. Okay? What would the math equation look like? Hmm? Any takers? It will look like let me see. Okay, y'all, it's up there. Okay. It will look something to the effects of, let's see, you might have seen this type of stuff before. Let's say treasure, right? This is the math equation. I'm gonna help everybody understand math correctly. Treasure, right, equals what? X plus YP. You see that? Oh, Karen, great. All right. Oh, look, she wrote it. Damn. Perfect. Somebody hears me. We have connection. We have connection. Look. Now write that to me in the math equation and look at that. So we know out of everybody up in here, somebody by the name of Carrot know exactly what I'm talking about, and she may be able to help you with math in a sense of direction pertaining to how the ship works. We must use correct formula as much as we can because this is the ground foundation. Again, you don't have to know. I didn't graduate nothing. Okay, your understanding in one of these things is going to help you understand the other. You understand? So that's why I included this way: the math equation, the treasure map, because that's pretty much how we. It's easier for me to teach this way. I've been thinking for hours how I was going to do it, and I said, "Oh, here we go." Okay. So would treasure become accessible through why and purpose given the spot? Exactly. Press one. Oh, Karen. Oh my goodness, you're amazing me right now. Ah, there's a student. Exactly. Let's look at the question. Would a treasure become accessible through why and purpose given the spot? Exactly. Damn. Damn. They said I was stupid, Karen. Ugh. Exactly. That's why I said it pops in and out of existence. It moves. So we got to find the spot. Hit the like button and subscribe. So the spot is where the treasure is. I found the spot, Karen. What, let's redo it. What should be the cause of being at KevRow University to know this stuff? This is the spot. You found the spot. Everybody here will find the spot. If you're a student here, hit the like button and subscribe. If you understand the 5 books of Gillespie and began to change your mind on how you been perceiving history and righteousness and all of these things I've been teaching. Yeah. You've been studying the black genocide. And you was here doing all those discoveries of finding the spot. But it's never in the same spot twice. You got me? So, the last time, let's go spiritual. The last time known to man this treasure was found, Jesus walked the earth. Yeah. Yeah. Jesus walked the earth. They ain't never found the mark. When Jesus died in civil death, by way of Roman civil law, so did his people. And his people bear the mark. Press 1. Good luck trying to catch up, huh? That boy Kev is racing against himself. This nigga's setting all type of records. Press 1. This nigga's in a time trial against himself. Ain't nobody even racing him. This nigga's racing his spirit. Hey, Ali, you ever played a video game where you got the race cars racing and you got it on unlimited laps? It's just running and you beating yourself. And then all of a sudden, that second car merged from your car. And that second car, which is your car, merged from your car, passes you up. And you got to do everything you got to do to catch it. But you can't catch it the normal way because you've been catching it using speed and aggression. And now you don't set records, right? And how are you going to catch that? By setting more records? Well, there's only so many records you can catch, right? So eventually you pull over to the side, go to the pit stop and say, damn, I almost caught myself. And press 1. Take that into consideration when you hear. We had a good run last race. But this one here is the splitting of the one that it's splitting from. You follow me? In that analogy. Take it on that analogy. It's like the spirit of the car separates from the flesh. You feel me? The flesh got to pull the puck over and say, wait, I can't catch you. Because I was gone. So take that into consideration. It's the only way I can try to explain it to those who understand video games and digital shit like that and grew up in the 80s or know this stuff. Reminds me of Matthew 6:21. Look, man versus spirit. Boom. Spirit man versus fleshly man. Boom. Right. You got to read Matthew 6:21. I love to hear it. You got to read it. If that's what it reminds you of, perfect. Perfect. That's what this class is for, to remind you of that, the goodness, the good stuff. So this is going to be our mathematical equation. Where is the treasure? Well, I think somebody speeded the class along early when she said, the tr- so would when she asked the question, so would the treasure become accessible through the why and purpose given the spot? Yes, a lot of people may not understand what that means. So I want to, before I continue on, y'all know I'm on policy. No man or woman left behind. None. So if you got a question, if you don't understand that, it's the same sense that I was saying that the chest only opens when the combination is entered correctly. And the combination is what? A mathematical equation. That mathematical equation would then taken a little further with this question: the treasure being visible and accessible. Is that the combination? Yes. The combination to the lock. I know it. And you know it too. That's what I'm saying. That's why we got to communicate. Okay? If we don't communicate, that's going to show a lack of what? Purpose. If we don't communicate, that means, I know mathematically, you have a lack of purpose. Too much of this, not enough of this. Okay? So, again, Shutter Island diagnosis, lack of purpose. Is any of this making sense in this psychological treasure hunt that we're. Hit the like button and subscribe. Okay. So we got a few layers of things. We got a compass, north, south, east, west layer. We got another layer of the digital compass with algebraic for we've been talking about here with the XTPY um, compass under that. So you need to rethink on that level. So it's like 2, 3 different levels of understanding when pertaining to this. All right. Now listen. This is gonna be this now we can do homework. I really love this. All right. So the compass, north, Y, the Y. Your direction is determined by motive, your reason, your calling, your purpose for being on this ship. South equals the X. That's where the X is, right? But it's not really there. It can be anywhere, right? Given the theory. But this is where you begin. This is what they labeled you. The coordinate the world tried to trap you in. Okay? East is your purpose, the purpose. That's this ship. The direction of movement. Movement. Purpose is the wind in the sails. Without P, the ship never leaves the dock. Press one. West equals the treasure, not gold. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. And this is the greatest treasure of all. Press one. All right. So we'll get to that. Okay. We'll get to it. I just want to have people know I'm not playing. This is a great time to be alive. So we're taking math into the equation, remember? But we are redoing the compass with um, the knowledge of knowing north, south, east, west, and what we really mean by it. So take some time, study it, look at it, take it in. Hello? Okay. Okay. We got it. So I can put up the next diaphragm. No, no, you guys okay. I just want to make sure I got everything that I'm supposed to have on this day, and I want people to support this broadcast and be a part of KevRow University in a real way. Ali Ware, the greatest code breaker on earth. Thank you for that $50 contribution, bruh. Bruh, thank you, bruh. Karen Devine Williams, thank you for that contribution. Bo Cat, shout out to you, champion, with that $50 contribution. These are sponsors of the class family. They enjoying this. Karen, you're a lot more brighter than I thought. Well, than I knew because I didn't know how bright you were. But Lord have mercy. Thank you for that help and that $25 contribution to our class. Okay, so X marks the spot, correctly? Correct? All right, and we're in the matrix. Don't forget that. There's another layer of conspiracy. There's the X matrix. Don't forget it. But I had to show you this. So don't forget the lecture is the X matrix. Okay, Degeneration X. Remember that? I used to watch that wrestling. All right, we got a math equation. We got a compass. We know, but we don't know, but we do know where the X is. Well, Kev knows. And in this journey, everybody else will know. Hopefully, if they have the correct YXTP in their heart. Mm, mm, mm. Thank you, sir. Math and language is kind of my thing. That's very important. So the treasure is on the other side of understanding why and what for. Exactly. So what is the purpose? And what is the why? And the what for? So we can guide this ship to the treasure and enter the digital print code that only has its bio entrance. So I gotta put my finger on it. If anybody else do it, they're gonna end up like Candace Owens. You can do it. That's what I'm telling you. We got to do it so I can put my finger on the thing. Now, if it don't work, I get zapped and Just make a statue or something and remember me. Press 1. Oh, I have to go this far. Just remember me. But I'm going to put my finger on there and boom, it's going to open. Hit the like button and subscribe. That's the plan. Don't tell nobody else. Don't tell nobody I told you. My plans. Press 1. Don't tell them. So, where are we going? Where are we going with this? Where are we going with this? All right. So, y'all think I was waiting for the students to get this right and to open up dialect and begin this conversation. This is probably the best moment of my life because I know where we're going. First, I didn't know where we're going. Just, y'all better get on here. We going somewhere. Who right? Get in the Cadillac. Press 1. But without purpose, how far can you go? Hit the like button and subscribe. Okay, so since we start answering questions here at KevRow University, it appears people like math and stuff, we have the equation. T equals X plus YP. X, the mark, Y, the Y, P, the purpose. The mark, the spot. Y, the reason. P, the calling. Treasure only opens, appears only when the mark and the motive align with purpose. Without the motive and the purpose in alignment, you can't be Neo, cuz. You can't be Neo, cuz. All right, we don't turn the goddamn pirate ship into Matrix. Bro, I told you. You gotta believe me, and you gotta get in this virtual reality shit, bro. All right? It's the best shit I ever. This is the best company I ever worked for. A virtual reality ship that let you go back and prove, and you can come up with your own fucking scientific. Any kid would love this course. Any kid. Any smart kid would be like, oh, hell yeah. This is worth solving here. It's like solving humanity's problems, right? Adults, what this got to do with, bro, one, with Puffy in jail? It's harder with the adults. Come on, man. All right. So that's why this is written in this equation. This is probably going to tell who's truly involved with this classroom. Okay? If you do not show any, hit the like button, and show any interest in speaking and being a part of guiding and directing this ship, this journey will be of no purpose to you. There will be no treasure for you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You can go on the ship. I hate to get way over there. And you playing. Wasting your own time. Why? Because I'm serious than a mug. And I hate to be celebrating. And you just watching me by the campfire with an attitude like the rest of them bums. And all they had to do was have a sense of purpose. Press 1. All they had to do was understand the why. So they can get to the mark. You hear me? Hit that like button and subscribe. So I want people to know. We're going to call this the treasure purpose equation. This is the derivation, okay? So this is the code that we're putting into the atmosphere. and it's going to reflect and bring forth the treasure. You don't got to, sir, looking at me like I'm trying to scam you. Brother, I already told you, bro. You can look at me if you want to, like I'm trying to scam you. All you got to do is ask those who are on the ship already, what's up, bruh? It's on you. I'm still going to be here. I'm still going to do what I do. But my door is open, though. I'm still going to do what I do. Hit that like button and subscribe. I'm doing this, and I ain't even ate breakfast this morning. Press one. I was thinking more of this than myself. But I got to scam you for. Okay? You ever watched the Pirates of the Caribbean? You ever knew why his compass was thrown off and thrown everywhere all over the place? He had no purpose. He may have had a why. Too much why? Go in circles. Brother one, you must have the purpose. What are you here for? Why are you at KevRow University? Why are you here? Or why? What is your purpose of being here? I know you want to know where the treasure is, right? So don't lie. Cause I'm going to show you. Hit the don't motherfucking lie, motherfucker. We here for the treasure. Shit. Don't lie. Hit the like button and subscribe, man. This is gonna be the best year of my life. I bet you. I bet you. This is going down in history. Okay. Y'all get me? Y'all follow the mode, right? Now, we have to, at KevRow University, and knowing that within the, what did I call that? That thing that they made sound bad, manifesto, that this is a vessel. And we have to think this way to see the projection, okay? Because it's a mental thing. And for those who've been here, understand kind of what I've been saying, okay? So this isn't as hard for me as it was last go around because I'm like ready for y'all. Yeah, I'm ready. So I just want to you see we don't got no trolls. Ain't no trolls can be here and feel confident about trolling. Why? Cuz we in our own little world. Ain't thinking about nothing else. I just want to focus on getting you to the chest. That's it. All right. So having a sound mind, understanding words, getting your mind to be wrapped around legal concepts regarding what is that? What is that? We're looking at this from a real perspective. Pirates on the land, call it whatever you want to. All right, so we're looking for the X in history, Carrie. I told you. I love allegorical mythos, cartoon concepts that my niggas are trapped in. I love that shit. You can tell by my breaking down of this pirate thing we got in our imagination. Cool, we tapped in. Now let's bring this forward. Okay? Still stay there. It's okay. I love it. I love my imagination too. I'm all in the never ending story. I'm walking around pacing 2, 3 in the morning, like, what the fuck? Right? So it's okay. Enjoy it. That's what it's there for. All right. But don't get lost there. and begin to believe in vague things because it will wander. All right, I want to stay grounded. All right, I want to stay grounded. All right, I want to stay grounded. It's all about taking the allegorical principles and making them real here at KevRow University on this ship. All right, never forget that because that's how we're going to break this. So, where's the X in history? Not on a pirate ship. Take the same concept. All right. Where is the X in history is the direction of this program. Not that you should have the answer right away because this is going to take a long time. Where is the X in history? That is the question. See, in history on this ship, it has to be a mathematical equation. That's how this was built. That's the answer right there. Now it's time for the breakdown. See, I can give you the answer, but you don't know the answer. I can keep going on and on and on. But if I didn't break this down to you, how would you understand the chart I'm about to bring up now? Why not? Why not just bring that up before I proceed and get to understanding this course of action? All right, let's move this up. Just talking. This is all from just talking, and this is how you do things, player. Okay, you got that? We already talked about number one. We want T as if we're inputting this into the world like a mathematical computer. But we're the operating system, right? So we want T to depend on what? The spot, the reason why you're on the ship. The effects of purpose depends on why. K representing the constant. Still, it's K equals Y. Okay, so don't get, what is this? Okay. So you're going to get this too. I'm going to be posting this on Discord so your mind can wrap around the way we're breaking this down. This is the matrix. Press 1. All those little wiggly numbers and stuff like this one. This is the matrix. Hit the like button and subscribe. You understand what I'm saying? This is why you have to learn it this way. I chose to teach it this way. Hold on. I think my boy B was calling in. Hold on. Let me see exactly what's on his mind because that's important. All right, my man. All right, my man B. My man said he would like to answer the equation. The equation of um T equals X plus YP?
Yes, sir.
No. That's the
Why?
all right, go ahead. Go ahead. Tell me your answer.
All right. Well, look, the math. All right. The treasure. X marks the spot. In my mind, from all right, everything we've been learning would be us being able to be of sound mind. The treasure will be you in proper legal status in the will within the will of the inheritance.
Within the wheel of what? The air?
Yeah, the heir of inheritance. Yes, sir.
Oh, so repeat it one more time for the class.
The X, which is the treasure, would be you personally being within proper legal standing within the heir or the inheritance of the heir. Yeah,
So how do you know it's you?
because like the land, the people also are a part of the land, which you would be the treasure. That's what everybody fighting over. Keep you out of legal standing, proper legal standing. So you are the treasure when you have a sound mind and you able to take on your inheritance and be in proper legal standing of the heir with the heir.
Is that yeah, I hear you. That's your answer.
Yes, sir. That's my answer.
No. That's my answer.
Oh, that's your answer.
Yeah, I wrote the answer. The answer is on the screen.
I'm not able to see it.
T equals X plus YP. That's my answer.
Dang,
That's my answer.
Oh, okay.
The answer is T equals 11 plus XP. Now we got to break down how we got to this solution. We got to break it down.
Okay. Oh.
I like how you just said that too. Like, I got the answer. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm glad you got the answer. It's on the screen.
Okay. All right. I wasn't able to see that part.
All right,
Okay.
now, okay. The treasure, where's the X, sir?
The X would be, okay, where is the X?
Yes.
Okay. Where is the X? Would that be, I'm thinking your name.
Go ahead.
Your name. Out of the corporation and into under the heir in the sovereign state, back in its proper position.
Okay.
That would be the X.
Okay.
Your name.
When did that happen?
When did it happen?
Yeah.
Like the taking of the names?
When? Yeah.
When did it happen?
Yeah.
The Dogs Act?
Interesting.
It would have to be the Dogs Act.
Fine. That's a nice Columbo-ish place to start, right?
Right.
Why?
Yeah, it had to be the Dogs Act because that's when swapping was taking place.
So you're saying X marks the spot and X is on the Dawes roll?
Yep, where you sign over your name.
Now listen to
sign
me.
over here.
Now listen to me. Your boy Kev?
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir. You got your degree. You got your wings, playboy.
Uh-oh.
So, now that we on that form of communication, the X matrix, can you explain it?
X matrix. All right. The matrix we know is the womb. So
Okay.
it'd be a place where something is born or something is developed. It'd be like a portal. So the X matrix would be when you sign over your name, when they have all the swapping going on. It's like a portal, like the X matrix, stuck in the matrix, where you've been swapped out. Now you dead and lost. You used to being under common law, now you under civil law, and you got other people with your name, and you don't receive anything because you've been turned non-compost missing, dead and lost.
Okay. Why is what does X mean in law?
X means in law.
Yes.
Hmm.
Hmm.
In law, damn. All right, I got it on maps, okay, but in law, X means when you sign and when you in company. You sign over something you in company. You don't know no better. Here, sign right here. You in company. You just gave them legal legal jurisdiction over your name. I don't know if I said that. I said it the best way I could.
That's the best way you could. I mean, like I said, ain't no right or wrong. I just want to open up the class with this type of dialogue, and I'm so glad you called in because yeah, I'm glad that Karen even broke that down in the classroom about T equals XP and the purpose behind that, and when two different things. So the treasure appears when the mark and the motive aligns with what?
Treasure appears when the mark and the motive aligns with the why.
With the P.
With the P.
What does the why occur?
The why is the reason. So the why being the reason when everything lines up with the reason.
So
I'm looking at it.
the y, so T equals X plus Y P. The why and the purpose. The reason and the calling.
Right. And all has to line up to
So
open the door.
So it can read YP plus T. No, YP. Well, I guess it's written correctly. YP. Okay, so if your reasoning and your purpose aligns, the treasure opens, and it's at X, which marks the spot.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Makes sense.
Okay.
I'm thinking from okay.
Okay, that's all you thinking from what? Go ahead.
All right, I'm thinking like in law. If you of a sound mind, you able to be over your own affairs. It don't unlock unless everything aligns. And you are the treasure. So if you don't have a sound mind, a legal sound mind, and thinking within legal memory, then it'll never unlock. That equation is the key.
What'll never unlock?
It'll never unlock you being a child of inheritance. You incompetent. You can't. You black in law. You get nothing when you black. You dead in law. So to be able to go.
So what is your inheritance?
Common law.
Life.
Common law will be your inheritance.
Life.
You incompetent.
Life.
Say it again.
Life.
Life, exactly. life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You'll never be able to get it being black and lost. So you have to know the equation. You have to be in line.
With the equation.
Yes, sir. With the equation.
The equation.
You get denied. Access denied.
so you can have the why and not have the calling, or have the reason and not have the calling, or have the calling but not know why. You won't get to the treasure.
You gotta get all of them.
Now, is that what Neo was dealing with in the movie?
Yeah, he was dealing with all of that. Because just like on the key, you got different points. It's not the right key. You won't get in.
Right.
Yes, sir. And to be honest,
What? Where'd he go? Did he hang up? We gotta call him back. Hold up. Hold up.
there we go.
All right. So finish what you were saying. I missed it. What you say?
Just the thought of everything we're talking about is amazing for me. Like, I'm understanding. Like, man, like, yeah, bro. Like, I'm understanding whatever level I'm on, like, I'm getting exactly what you're saying. It's the key. The key for access. Let's start with law and a sound mind. It's like the 5 books of Gillespie teaching us about.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. That's
For
right.
real.
That's right. The 5 books. And you know what I realized, bro?
What's that?
I cut myself short, man. It's 7 books,
Hey, come on with it.
man. I was looking at my books last night, bro. I said, I don't believe it. I miscategorized. And now it's like, wow. You know? Okay. So the X is the mark.
Yes, sir. X is the mark.
The mark of what?
The point of, the point of entry, and I'm looking like double. Like, what I mean by double is like the point of entry for those to take your name, and the point of exit for you to lose your name and your standing.
Okay.
Your legal standing.
Let's be a little more simplified with it. The mark
Okay.
is what?
Your signature, your name.
Life and death.
Life and death. Yeah. That is simple. Life and death. Dang. Yep.
You got me?
Got you.
So,
Oh, Kev.
huh?
Life and death is in the, all right, like the scriptures say, life and death is in the power of the tongue.
Of the tongue.
So
The mute and the able to speak. There you go, champion.
right. You have to be able to speak and show that you're confident.
Right.
If not, you dead. Dang.
You've been marked for death.
And marked for death.
You've been marked for death.
Dang, bro. That's powerful. X is the mark.
X is the mark. It is the mark of the dead, of death. Press 1. It is why the Christians wear the mark of the cross. It is the cross.
Man, bro, if you can't speak, you're going to be like Bone Thug. And I'm going to miss everybody. You dead. You get at the crossroads. You can't even speak. Dang, bro. That's powerful.
What happens at the crossroads?
You got at the crossroads, you gotta you choose life or death. You choose which way you go. Like if you dead, it's over.
What's this symbolic for in history?
The crossroads symbolic for history.
Yes.
Let's see.
Remember they said choice, it's where the devil is.
Right.
So the devil contract.
Right. Even when you're right. That's exactly what they say.
Right?
Right.
Okay. Did the freedmen ever make a choice?
Yeah, they made a choice. They took the contract to be black in law under the federal system.
How? Why?
When they chose civil rights, one.
No, this is before that. This is before civil rights.
Shoot, they chose. They denied the king.
How? That's an effect. What was the cause? I'm like the mayor. I'm like the Merovingian right now. What is your why? That's the effect. What was the? Right.
You hear me, B?
Right.
I'm swinging. Okay, all right. Ask me the question again.
The cause. You spoke about the effect. That's what happened afterward. The denial is the effect. What was the cause? How? How did they rob the inheritance from the freemen?
With the theater of war, when they took the gold and gave it to Grover Cleveland.
No.
That's part
No.
of it. And then
No.
of the name.
No.
Okay.
X marks the spot.
Signed over their name.
When? How? Who? What? Where? When? Why?
Why? How? Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You mentioned the Dawes rolls, right?
Yep. The
Okay.
Dawes Rolls when they went to war, that's part of it. And they emancipated, expatriated and emancipated. The names were stolen. The Dawes Rolls, you have people taking names and stealing names. You had
There's all after effect. Where's the X? That's the quest of this not this program, class itself. I'm not here to answer these questions in totalitarity and total here on this program. No. That ain't.
Right, but it's
Yeah. This is a good conversation. A good,
a great
a
direction.
good, yeah, a good direction. A good way to open up why my lectures is really. How much are they, B?
$8 a day.
That's
It
right.
needs to be more.
That's right. There you go. I'm gonna have a lot of people just waiting and thinking they're gonna figure this out. And no, that ain't my quest. That happens in class.
Yes, sir.
That happens in class. I just want to jumpstart the mind and Yeah, I just want to jumpstart the mind and get my class, my true students on accord with this conversation.
And to be honest, like, man, it's good because you get exercise the knowledge and wisdom that you already got, and then you get to know, like, okay, like me, this is where I need to go. This is the direction my studies need to go. So it's a good thing, great thing.
So the X marks the spot of death
Yes, sir.
and
X marks the
or
spot of death.
and or life.
Yes, sir. X marks the spot of life and death.
Now, ain't that some pirate shit that was a great conception, right? Treasure, this one, that one.
Yup. Crossbones, skull and crossbones.
Okay, so the pirate ship, what's the pirate ship? Skull and Crossbones. So the
Skull
Skull and Crossbones contract. The okay, the X and the head.
Yup.
Huh?
The head.
That's the body. The X symbolizing death in this manner.
Cut off the head of household.
Marked for death.
Marked for death.
Yeah, that's old. Head of household and stuff. They know all that. Marked for death.
The genocide.
Marked
for death.
Marked for death.
Yes, sir.
What's the mark?
The mark for death is black.
There you go. That's the spot. What's the why?
Pop it out. Life for death.
What's your why?
My why is to become alive. I'm dead and lost, and I have to become alive. That's my why.
What's your purpose?
The purpose is to prove God right and to be part of His inheritance.
And you're seeking that treasure.
Yes, sir.
Okay, well,
Yes, sir.
welcome aboard. I'm Captain Gillespie. You know now, X marks the spot. And
Yes, sir.
you are part of the sails and which way the wind guides this vessel. That you can understand. See, as long as you can understand exactly the layout, the format, and where we're going with this, in order to wake the people up, has to be done a specific way, mathematically, theatrically. You know, karaoke can't go this far.
Straight up.
You hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right. I lost my whole YouTube page and my monetization behind karaoke.
But that knowledge and wisdom gonna take us where we need to be.
Bingo. So I want people to know, yeah, the treasure is greater than all that. You know, my purpose, my why, press one. But the thing is, figuring out where in history we received the mark. You got me? And we
yes, sir.
and yeah, the mark of death. And that's important. Because this takes us to exhibit, one of my exhibits I call exhibit, this is exhibit B, the X mark, identity on the Dawes era enrollment documents. See? See, we're going through
But
all the work. And what we looking for, B? The marks.
the mark, step by step.
That's right.
Proof.
So we can begin. What you say?
Proof.
Now we're
Proof
moving
of everything.
into using mathematics for proof of my whole legal argument. Wow, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Well, that's the
Proof
treasure.
of legal argument.
Without
Yep.
without
That's
this,
proof.
without this, we don't have legal standing. We can say we know, but without the proof,
It's nothing.
where we going? In circles,
Wandering.
wandering in
Wa-
circles,
Mhm.
right? So
Yes,
what?
sir.
So in law, right?
Right.
We have to find T equals X plus YP.
To prove the case using history and, like you said, case law.
In divine
Mhm.
mathematics. Thanks, Shope.
Straight up. The real divine mathematics. For real. The real deal.
Not supreme, divine mathematics.
Divine mathematics.
What's the title of my show?
The title of the show is, hold on, hold on. Pull it back up and read it word for word. Get the right to get it right. The title of the show is The Lost Science of the Living Man. The lecture preface. The X matrix.
You said the X matrix?
The X matrix.
Okay. Perfect.
Yes, sir. I understand that title even more based on what we've been talking about. The X matrix. X marks the spot. The matrix that we caught up in. When do we become X'd out or black in law, dead in law? Life or death is the X. Which way do you choose? You have to speak to become alive, to show that you're alive within everything within legal memory. No allegory is allowed. No, sir. It is not going to hold up in court. X marks the spot. The point that we became black. Civil little Morton.
I found this already.
Yes, yeah. That's how we even know about it.
It's in my whole work on YouTube.
Yes, sir. Years and years of explaining it too. But these lectures is like, all right, class, what y'all learning? Where you at? How much of this are you retaining?
Come on.
Iron sharpens iron. It's time to sharpen up. Now, in class, it's our practice mode because you're gonna have to speak. You're gonna have to speak. Otherwise, what's the term? If you don't speak, you are
Dead.
dang,
You
dead.
are choosing death.
Right.
You are choosing to remain dead in the eyes of the law. The whole purpose here, the ship itself, is the restoration of the republic. So you cannot be dead in law / silent here. It's impossible.
You're mute. Makes you a mutant.
You're an X-Man.
X-Men, straight mutant around here. My superpower is silence. That ain't gonna work. Not in law. Yep, gotta be able to speak. That's why I'm like, hey, I'm calling it in.
So
Gotta be able to
the dead state and the living estate is right there at the X.
right. And which way you go depends on you invocating or you vocally expressing, showing that you're alive. Wow,
Wow.
for real. Decision got to be made to speak.
Right.
But otherwise, that's willfully sinning. It's a
Said
sin not to speak up. That's
just,
willfully sinning.
now you're in sin, choosing death.
I choose. Yep. Now is going back to committing suicide, legal
Come
suicide.
on, champion. Come
That's
on.
One of the 5 books of Gillespie. Well, 7 books.
Okay.
One of the books of Gillespie. We're gonna call it that.
Yes, sir.
For real. Fellow, they say.
Fellow, they say, understanding the laws of Roman captivity
Yes, sir.
by way of civil death, civil law, black. You know what they used to write in Rome? You know what they used to put by your name? You had no name. They just put an X.
Yep.
An X, and the representative say, him strong.
For real, me strong. I don't know nothing. Me just put the X here. I'm incompetent in law.
I'm black.
I don't know nothing.
So
I'm black.
So X and black is the same thing.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Huh?
Death Square.
Huh?
Death Square.
Say it again.
That's Death Square.
Now say it one more time for them niggas in the back who swear they ready to speak. Go ahead.
That is Death Square.
Break it down.
X and black.
That's right.
X. I have no name. I'm dead. I'm black in law. Civil little Morty. So I'm civilly dead.
Come on.
Death Square. I don't speak.
Come
so
on.
therefore I'm committing legal suicide.
Come
where
on.
my inheritance, I cannot have my inheritance nor my children.
You can't have life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness?
Not at all. 'Cause
Oh,
I'm
my
dead. I'm dead. Civilly dead. Nothing that I can have. So they don't owe me nothing. They talk about what is it, reparations. You don't get reparations when you dead in law.
Right.
We need, like you said before, restoration.
Hold on.
We have to be restored.
Wait a minute. He said, like you said, you don't get reparations when you dead in law. I love that part. No, I'm not even want to anticipate it. Why? Because I know the rules. Listen, I'm not that's right. I'm not a fool. Until restoration happens, there is no reparations.
Exactly. You're going to get robbed again. Straight up. You're going to get robbed again. We can't even call a flag on the plate like that. We supposed to be the lawgiver with no law. How a referee going to throw a flag if he don't know the rules? He don't even know when to throw the flag.
Right, it's holding. He talking about personal foul. Number 32, roughing the passer. Hold on, that was encroachment. I was just offside a little bit. You got to tell him that's a 5-yard penalty, sir, not a 15. Go ahead.
Exactly. So you out of your jurisdiction. You not in your proper standing. You the referee. You the lawgiver. The rules was given to you to uphold the law. You don't. They all out of bounds. You not even saying nothing. So they gonna keep scoring, even though it's not right. You not even calling it. You're not doing your job. You silent referee. For real.
Just running back up and forth around the field. People traveling, all type of shit. They playing basketball like it's soccer. Go ahead.
Yeah, straight up. You ain't even saying that, man. You ain't doing your job. Dang, bro. So yeah, that is in sin. In legal terms, that's in sin. You still in sin. You're not doing your job.
They can't do their job. Their job is to remain dead.
Exactly. They remain dead.
When
then
you
the
say
game
when
gonna
you
be
say do their job, what they supposed to do?
learn law. But
Listen,
they don't know no
they
better.
don't know no better.
Right. They don't know no better.
Yeah.
But look, Roman civil law say ignorance of the law is no excuse. We still finna run these touchdowns. Still finna run the play. Hey, not my fault.
Roman civil law say
You should know
ignorance
that
of the
law.
law is no excuse.
For real. No excuse. Touchdown, baby.
Mm,
Sorry.
mm,
For real. That's
mm.
it. So when you cry, we don't hear dead people. We can't hear you. You don't know the law. We can't hear you. We gonna do it. We gonna keep running. We gonna keep running it up. And load up on some more. We gonna get greedy too, like Birdman.
I was about to say, you sound like somebody I know. That's fucking, we gonna get greedy too. We about this money, nigga. Anybody ain't with it, fuck about it. Third
For
star
real, we
G.
gonna load up on some more. We gonna get greedy too. For real.
We gonna get fully loaded. We gonna get greedy too. That's exactly what they was saying. They was sounding just like baby. Lord have mercy. I'm like, where does that? Where do I know that from? Fucking Cash Money. Fucking baby was on
Cash
something.
money.
Man, talk about nefarious mammon. Lord have mercy. I'm fully loaded
Straight
with
up.
this grind.
We gonna get greedy too. God, dog. No mercy. You should have wrote the law. Ain't no excuse. You gonna run it up, baby. For real.
Okay, so this course, definitely, we not even in school yet. We not even in school, bro. Listen,
Like you said, it's the preface.
it,
We
w-
getting ready.
listen. This course, all right, will teach
Mm-hmm.
the students the history of identity paperwork, the meaning of X in law, what the Chi is, how symbols became systems, and the transition from the living man to the paper person, civil muteness,
Please.
Dawes rolls, Freeman rolls, birth certificates, census codes, the unknown heir doctrine, indigenous identity versus paper identity, why black was created as a legal status X, how bureaucracies erase nations, and how to decode these systems the way I can. That's fair?
Man. Yes, sir. That's a wealth of knowledge that ain't nobody teaching. Man. Must be ready for class. Must take notes. It's the most important information that you can have. For real. That's power, kid. That's power what you giving us. The understanding.
Did you understand when I said when Chiro became X, the death mark?
Yes, sir.
So you
Yes,
live
sir.
in Chiro. You know that's where I got KevRow. That's where I created. So this is Chiro University, but the new one,
Right.
KevRow.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
They say everybody saying they believe in Christ. You
Come on.
gotta know how it was done. Now how the head of household was eliminated, became dead. Now you're a valley of dry bones.
And what happened
Yes, sir.
when the Chiro became dead, or when Christ became dead, or civil law, Roman law murdered Christ? You see how this works? What happened after that?
Sir.
The government changed the Chiro to what? The letter X.
The letter A.
And the governments that we know today, Rome, civil law, weaponized the letter X. Literacy marks, incompetent marks, unknown heir marks, prison records, pardon signatures, bureaucratic death symbolism. Full effect.
Ooh. From the rooter to the tutor, X,
That's right.
dead.
Right.
Wow, man. Yeah, so yeah, kid. Looking forward to all the information
Yes, sir.
to be able to understand it. The proper application of knowledge. That's wisdom. So we can apply it properly. Know the terms, know what the stuff really means in a real legal sense. Not allegorical. Yes,
Not
sir.
allegorical. The allegorical sense is already there. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not here to dive too much into the allegory unless you need some explanation. My thing is to stay grounded right here, right now. Right?
Right. Right. Because that's what's real. Otherwise, you suffer from ham, holographic associative memory.
They suffer from
That's
time
not
immemorial.
definitely, definitely. And that's not within legal memory. It's not gonna hold up
There
the
you
law
go.
in court.
They're
Yes, sir.
suffering from not being able to think within legal memory.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, huh?
First time you come talking time immemorial, case dismissed. You're incompetent. Give me that.
Walk the
You back,
plank.
you still dead.
Walk the
Yeah,
plank.
walk the plank.
Walk the plank.
Dang.
You gotta go.
Walk the plank.
Back into the depth.
Back in the ocean.
Back into the
Dead.
depth of the deep blue sea.
Damn. Now that's real.
Yes, sir.
That's real.
So X marks the spot. So you're black in law. Without the X mean you what? You're alive. So X is
You're
where
alive.
they give life and death. You're white or you're black. White is life.
Yep. That's why they. That's why.
So if you put an
someone with the
X,
status-
so if you put an X by the white name, that means you're alive.
Right.
If you put an X in the census by the black name and they put an X, that means the incompetent black.
They're incompetent. No life and liberty, pursuit of happiness.
You see?
Exactly. Yes, sir. See it clearly. Clearly. Man.
They're only here because you're black in law.
Everybody feeding off of you, off a dead corpse.
A paper name.
Paper name, straw
The
man.
dead corpse is you. You the dead one.
Exactly.
Until restored, you have no life. You can't even speak. Your mouth is pretty much sealed like a zombie. You're walking around, sounding you're not even competent enough to speak. What do you think this is about? Speaking, this is what living people do. Speak.
Exactly. You dead in law, you have nothing to say.
If you dead in
don't
law,
hear you.
you dead in reality.
Yo, the living dead.
There you go.
Now that's idle. The engine on, but it's going nowhere. It's dead. Dang, kill. How it go? Faith without works is dead.
Yes.
We gotta put in the work to learn.
Yes.
To learn law.
Karen says, so X could also equal classification. Classification is black or white.
Right.
That's the classification. The X, where the power lies, is going to determine what you are. Now, black means what? Dead. Without civil right. No representation under the color of law. White, freedom, liberty, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Anything beside that, I'll sue you. You better not deny me access. That's Karen.
Yup.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting $100,000 loan with this status.
Without
I
a
ain't even got
job.
no job.
I ain't even got
For
no
real.
job. And
For
here
real,
Kev is asking for $8 on his Cash App for my students. Lord have mercy. If I was white, all I gotta do is go get the 100 grand. I need 100,000 right now. Damn it. Woo, I'm about to put my white name up there.
Straight up, right now. Right now. Man, Kev.
I'm gonna make sure they don't see me. I'm gonna do it by mail or the internet. Fuck this shit. They see me, they gonna up. You're black. Why did you write white right here, sir? Oh, they got me.
Status. You put the wrong thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they go. It's wrong, sir.
Yeah, that's not
Really
wrong.
black.
That's right. No, you're black. No, I'm not.
Real.
You be arguing with an illegal immigrant that work at the bank, trying to tell you who you is.
They don't know. They don't know you. They don't know your family.
Nothing. Talking about
black.
quieres negros.
For real. They gonna say black in every language. That's you black.
El Negro #1 here trying to do scam at the bank. Talking about he ain't black. That's fraud. I'm calling 911. Then the police go. There you go. Here they come. Sir, I heard you was here pretending to be me. No, I was just saying I'm not black. In-law color coordinated. I'm white. Sir, turn around, put your hands behind your back. Fraudulent identity. Perpetrating a white man when you're not. I'm gonna have to use some of them things that white people use. Man, I identify as white. I identify. Please let me go. I was just identifying. That's one.
They gonna call them Roman soldiers on you for real. Here they come. Real. Exactly, kid. That's wild.
That's wild.
That's reality.
That's reality. So we got to clean this up and begin to counter their upside down, inverted, and turn the ship right side up instead of it being in some corrupt state, inverted from truth. You know, the ship itself is, look what we're studying, the lost science of the living man. I mean, ain't nobody else. This is the lost science.
Real, they want to keep it lost. We keep the status. And crying about it is not going to get it.
Crying about it, wishful thinking, none of it. I only showed you the mathematical equation answer to show you how I did this.
Sir.
So we got to do this. We equipped here. You have to know your purpose. What is your purpose? They all ran away. What is your calling? They all ran away. You can't be antichrist here. You better run. You can't be a witch and warlock. Not because I don't like you or nothing. Just because you're going to slow the ship down with your theories of nothingness. And you're going to confuse, and you're going to really think we're guided off the celestial cosmos or some shit. No. I'm directing my people's heart back towards the law, the language of God. That's what this is about. So if you don't like God, you're going to burn up, even trying to come, because that's where we're going. I'm just steering them this way. And the treasure, they know the treasure.
Real.
So enough with the fake shit. Enough with that. I'm really focused on my classroom. And I'm not going to be online every day. It's time for Kev to, for the rest of his days, enjoy his day and go fishing and travel the world. I'm not caught up in the conspiracies. I'm not caught up in nothing that. I run a school, KevRow University. It's exactly, you read the manifesto. Did you hear it?
I heard part of it.
Yeah, and you even saying, bringing up life with the inability to speak. That's section 1. Non-compos mentis, life without parole, the inability to speak. I'm looking at it right now. Press 1. Yep. So I'm glad that you your mind is there, acclimated to what I've been teaching here, bro.
Yes, sir. A way to make parole if you can't show that you of sound mind and you have been uh how do they say? How does everybody say? Dang, I can't remember
Rehabilitated.
the exact word. Rehabilitated. That's the word.
Rehabilitated.
I can't show rehabilitation without talking. I have to speak.
Right.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I appreciate the work you're doing and the importance of it.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. For real. Yes, sir. Well, look, Kev. Hey, I had to call in. I got to get back to it. Hey, it's definitely Kev, bro, or nothing.
Or nothing.
Or you gonna be, or you forever black. For real.
Thank you, B.
Yes. Yes,
B, B gonna rub that in. You gonna stay black then. No, anyway, y'all, these weeks coming up, I really have to focus. I'm gonna spend the next year focused on my curriculum and building up my community and putting us on the right mindset when it comes to these algebraic breakdowns and making sure everybody who's with me can understand. So as I said, make your way to Discord, become more than hey, become more. Go over there and enjoy. Um, I'm doing this weekly. So 1 week is a collection, the next week is a selection, the next week is a selection. The next following week is a selection. Press one. But X-Men and the incompetence and lunacy and these things is a part of the program. Um, we need to wake up today. I'm glad I was able to put it up this way as a treasure map. But in order to get to what I need you to understand, I need think of it like a pirate ship because they did. You understand? And you need to think on that level because that's called Canaan law. Canon law, Canaan law. Press one. You need to know it. You need to understand what I'm telling you. This is all their Canaan. So we have a Canaan here too. And this is our truth. And we're riding against your truth. So sorry for your luck. Okay? So when we talk about the X factor and all of this, I'm not going into allegoric as much and while the lecture's going on. But I will symbolically show you in theater where you can see this and where they're telling you this in an inverted perception that you've already known from superheroes to so it's not that hard for me. I know my people. You know, we're gonna find out what the X actually means and break it down as I guide through these paragraphs and chapters of these lectures. Press one. But the X being made a legal category is what we need to be studying. That's what I'm putting my full attention to. My books, my lectures, my class, my students, my Patreon, and things of that nature. I'm like done with all the other stuff that come with the internet. That was very amusing and cool. If you like to have a good time, go on over there to Channel 54. I will be talking about that Candace Owens or whatever's going on in media because I'm monetized or whatever, and I want to begin to gain more revenue here to make up for what we don't make. So God bless the people who contributed to this program. Y'all know we need it over here. Shout out to the people who work behind the scenes. Ali Ware, Mr. Augustine, Karen, and Bocat. Thank you guys for contributing today. And that's why I'm pretty much taking this to my private session because it's so hard and I don't want to work just with people looking at me and I can just talk to 5 people. I could just talk to my sponsors so shout out to y'all, but Kev is on some other stuff. I appreciate y'all and home is where the heart is. God is good all the time and as always, I'll holler.